outfit of the day is this New Life top and then mum's trousers, which are now mine, so I'm just going to call them my trousers, but they're a bit funky. I've got a gender and monstrosity lecture at 1, then I've got a viewing of the others for gender and monstrosity as well at 4. And I think we're going to go Big Tesco in between that. Why am I out of breath? Whew. Okay, yeah, I need to keep getting ready.
Oh, how scatty does that look?
Lucky. We have come to Big Tesco.
I've lost my car.
Lost the car? I think we just walked straight in, so I think it's on that one. Cheers, big man.
I reckon it's up here.
Oh,
I see it.
Justine won.
Oh, yeah.
Successful trip to Tesco! Oh, I love it at Tesco. I love how you got those and I bought the Tesco own brand.
I bought
I did get the Tesco own brand.
Hobnobs in the sky.
It's broken, the first one broken.
The sky is so blue.
this whole thing. Is you like, I just can't imagine him saying that shit.
Let's get you home with the tunes. Can't go.
Honestly, this is like, I'm vibing with the sky right now.
It's so pretty.
I feel my head off, check my nails. I was ready to go to Newport then. Like, yeah, no, we're not. Wales' favourite brand. I think I buy that as well.
What is that?
Braces.
In 1 mile, turn left onto Malton Road.
No, we're gonna.
Look at that sky, people.
That looks so cute.
Oh, it looks nice because of the sky you can't see the ugly houses.
Are these guys?
Jesus Christ. I'm sat feeling sorry for myself because I have a stomach ache for no apparent reason, and so I've got a blanket and a hot water bottle and a cuppa, and I've had to miss netball, which I didn't want to do but I have done, and Becca's cooking in the background. But I went to Wild Thing today and did some work, and then went to medieval lecture. What's Robin? But we're going to go to the pub later, I think, with the Newfoundland lot, but I'm definitely going to hate it because I'm in a lot of pain. I'm all wet. I walked home from Ben's in the rain, basically been there for since Wednesday night because I missed netball because my stomach really hurt. I think that was the last thing I filmed. Then we went to the pub, I felt a bit better and I was like, I'll just get one drink and hopefully that'll make me feel better and I'll just hang out with my friends, you know. But everyone still wanted to go to YOLO. Got ready and I was like, yeah, I'll see, I'll come to Pre's, like, why not? And I just felt really tired. Like, as soon as we got to Ben's to Pre, I was just wanted to go to bed. So Becca and Justine went out and I stayed over at Ben's. I just missed uni on Thursday. It was horrible. I just felt I couldn't sleep on Wednesday night and I was overthinking and it just made me really sad. And I just didn't have any energy the next day because I hadn't slept very well. And then today I was going to go to my seminar, but then Fionn texted me, like when I woke up to get up, Fionn had texted me being like, I'm not going to go. And I just didn't have the energy. It's just been a horrible week. And I was joking with Becca because like Mercury was in retrograde this week, well, for a while now, and so every time that happens, stuff just gets fucked up, and I've just been so ill. Like, my stomach's been hurting every evening. It was okay last night, but it wasn't. Like, it was fine because I didn't have to do anything, but if I'd had to do something, I wouldn't have enjoyed it. Like, it would have really hurt. So I've not been in the best moods this week. Very irritable as well, and the strikes next week, which are really pissing me off because we had like a whole month of disruption in first year because of the strikes, and now we have another disruption. And I understand the reason for striking. It's against like pension cuts and things from the uni are doing to their lecturers, but I don't agree with the striking because it doesn't actually affect the uni as much as it affects the students, and we're not the enemy. But whatever, that's a whole other big deal, and like my opinion is very controversial. That means that I have a week off basically, apart from my gender lecturer is not striking, thank God. So I have her still. I'm doing the Turn of the Screw and the others, and then the rest of the week I'm gonna just catch up and read and hopefully be really motivated to do a lot of work because it's coming up to the end of term and we're running out of time to sort of write essays, especially because I'm going home, and it's going to be difficult to take all of my books and all of my secondary reading and stuff. So if I know exactly what I'm going to write about, it limits what I have to take home. I'm feeling fine, like more organised, and I'm not bothered about missing uni because mostly, especially medieval, I know what I'm going to write about. I know my 3 texts and I've already done them, so I don't feel as bad. Like, obviously I should still engage with the other texts because it's helpful to keep up with themes and stuff, but I'm not as worried as I would be if I didn't know what I was going to write about. I'm now going to have a cup of tea, and I've been talking for 6 minutes, so great. See you soon.
It is the only bag I could find.
What the fuck? Oh, that's so cute. What does it say? No! Oh, you legends! Oh my god, I've literally been like, I need new clothes and I don't want to spend money on them, and it's got a rainbow on it.
Is it the right size?
Yeah, oh my god,
Because
so
we thought
cozy.
you'd want it a bit baggy.
Yeah, that's such a dream. Do you know what? I've literally been like, I need a new grey one because my Boston one has like a big blob on the back that I can't get off.
So I don't know if you remember, but you know when I was sent through a Snapchat of like, my goose and ganders arrived? It was your present, which was meant to go to our group chat about your present, and I sent it to the wrong one. And so then I was like, Lucy. And then she was like, I thought you did that. And everyone else thought I'd done that.
I actually had no clue.
And people just had to like ignore it.
Do you know, I'm just going to spill the tea right now. George Harvey sent into the group chat that was about Lucy Beddowes' birthday that Rebecca Thompson made. She was like, sent the Amazon thing of the hard drive and was like, so guys, how are we going to split it? And I was like, I can see this, George. Oh, yes! Who am I, Lucy Beddowes? Oh, good, because I've actually just run out of birthday presents.
Good.
You don't understand. I have no storage.
So George, being the whiz tech
Thank
person,
you.
thinks that it should be the right size.
Yeah, 1 terabyte is loads. That's brilliant.
So yeah.
Thank you so much.
Happy birthday!
I'm also most excited about this. This is the cutest thing ever.
Yeah, it's a cute design, isn't it? We did good,
for
guys.
Holly's next.
I know.
George is coming up as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi.
I still look disgusting, but it is now like midnight. I went to Costa and the library with Ella. We had a nice little chat in Costa because we haven't really seen each other, and we were both feeling really down, and she saw my Insta story where I just kind of put some posts up about like positivity and some a little one saying that I felt like shit and that I was going to spend the day in. And she just messaged to see how I was, and I was like, you know what, I'd love to meet up. And she was like, me too. So we went to the library after Costa. We had a bit of a catch up as well. And then did some work, and I feel really good about the Turn of the Screw. And I watched the others, which was terrifying. I was sat, no, it was horrible. I was so freaked out. On the way home popped in to see Lucy Martin and we had a nice catch up about her work and stuff, and she gave me the presents from her and the girls for my birthday, which I know is very late but I don't care. They got me a goose and gander like sweater. It's got a rainbow on it and it's so cute, and I didn't know they were going to get me that, which was really nice. They got me a 1 terabyte hard drive, which is what I asked for because I have no storage and I want to put all of my pictures and videos all in the same place, which is really wonderful. And a Toblerone. And because I put those posts up earlier, Carol messaged me and was like, I'm sending you so much positivity, which was so lovely, and invited me to have Sunday lunch with her, Steve, Ringo, Belle and Kieran, which is like, I really want to meet Kieran, so that's Belle's boyfriend. And so I feel really good now. I'm really tired. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm full of energy, so I'm gonna finish my reading because I'm like a couple pages away, I think, from my target for Friday night, which is tonight. But yeah, nice and cozy. My new sweater. I have got another sweater on underneath because it's so cold that I just added this on top. But yeah, I don't know, I feel so much better. I needed, honestly, Ella saved me today. See you later. Good morning. No. Good afternoon. It's now nearly 5 p.m. and it's like pitch black already. I've been here all day working because so I woke up late today, just like let myself wake up, and then I've been doing some essay planning. So I'm currently doing my gender and monstrosity one, making notes on the book that I'm reading, and basically going to write either about the tensions within children being like innocent and corrupted, or prey or predator, that shape the Gothic text, or I'm going to write about Gothic haunting acting as a metaphor for like enduring impact in the Gothic. So the past coming back to haunt the present, which is what the trauma of the past basically causes all the tensions that are in the present. So I'm going to talk about the Robber Bride and Henry James's The Turn of the Screw, which I'm loving, and the film adaptation we've seen, which scared the shit out of me last night. And I've also planned my medieval formative essay plan. I'm basically going to write about Sir Launfal, Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, and Emma. And I'm going to talk about language, which is like letters, speech, repeated phrases, all that kind of thing, and how that impacts the romance narrative. So I'm feeling really good because, I'm kind of on a roll here. The only one I'm slightly worried about is apocalypse, either depiction of the environment or about language, and that's similar to my medieval questions that I liked. Basically, that's the one I'm worried about, really. I think I'll do language and the breakdown of language, such as in like the wasteland and things like that, but whatever. That's the one I'm most worried about, but I'm feeling good about getting these ones done. Might go to Juice tonight with Ben and Chris and Joe. I stayed in Becca's bed last night because she was like, I'm not here, you can use my bed and get out of the mould cave. So I'm out of the mould cave until she gets back, but whatever. I'm just feeling really good right now and very motivated to do some work. So that's my update for now. Happy Saturday. It's literally pitch black outside and it's 5 p.m. I hate this. But yeah. I'm just ending this vlog here. That's the end of the week. We went to Juice on Saturday night, and then I got up very hungover the next day and went to Treforest and had a really lovely day with Tash, Belle, Steve, Ringo and Kieran. And we had like a really nice plant-based burger that Tash made and a gorgeous veggie roast, and I got so much sausage cuddles, as in from Ringo, and it was a lovely day and I'm so happy that Tash invited me. So yeah, that's the end of this week, and see you on the next one.